Hey guys, welcome to Training Thursday. Good girl. And I have a very inexperienced demo dog here, so you're gonna have to bear with me. But it's also gonna give you a little bit of real life, which is extremely helpful to pretty much all dog owners. So today I'm really gonna talk to you, about strategies to keep your dog calm. And yeah, that's kind of it. So the first thing I highly recommend is a raised bed, just like the one I have Tilly on here. So what a raised bed is going to do is it is going to help your dog have their own space to be calm. So something that can potentially be a conflict of interest or potentially, I don't know, stir up some arguments. There's multiple reasons why you need to have a dog who has great desire for their place, their boundary, their climb, whatever you want to call it. Good. And that is a huge thing is, jumping on people, counter surfing. There's so many things that just this one platform can do for your dog. So building desire for a place, a boundary, a climb, whatever you want to call it, is absolutely vital. The second thing we're really going to talk about is rewarding your dog anytime they're calm. So when you mix these two, I am not going to reward Miss Tilly here for anything other than her laying down. But if you are just teaching your dog this for the first time ever, then you want to honestly take what you can get. If your dog is on the boundary for 2 seconds, perfect, take it. You can work on calmness after you have this comfy bed, have desire for it, have desire for any of this. So something else that I want to mention is that if your dog has a good solid boundary for this platform placement, whatever you want to call it, then you will have a dog who can place you your food, baby. Then you will have a dog who can stay here despite anything that is going on, and this includes curbing reactivity, curbing jumping on guests, curbing food stealing, curbing potentially dog fights, or anything that really could be just not good for your dog's life. Something else that I like to really acknowledge, good baby, is that if you have a dog, let's barrel it down really, really simple. If your dog had 4 emotions, those emotions would fit into the categories of high arousal, low arousal, calm, positive, or negative. And in these 4 quadrants, basically, you have calmness, excitement, fear, and anxiety. Climb. Good. And basically, all the negative emotions, fear and anxiety, and excitement can all come across as showing the exact same behaviors. Is my dog running around having zoomies because they are excited, or because they're afraid of that noise that truck that just drove across the street? Yes. Is my dog chasing its tail because they have too much energy and they're excited and you just picked up the leash? Or because you just picked up the leash and they're afraid of what's going to happen, so they are fearful and anxious for the walk that you're about to take on? We don't know the answer to that. And if someone is claiming that they can tell whether a dog is excited or fearful, then you are sadly mistaken, because you cannot physically tell. We cannot get into these wonderful dogs' minds, yes, good baby, and we cannot understand what they are thinking or feeling. So the only thing that we can 100% say is this dog is somewhat calm and laying on her bed. Now, if she were to be sleeping on her bed, then I would know for a fact that she is calm right now, right here, right now. So the goal of your dog's entire life is to have them be calm. We want this because not only can we tell that our dogs are calm, but it helps them live longer, happier, and healthier lives. So something else that I really, really recommend is utilizing some kind of enrichment for your dog. Now this could be mental enrichment, this could be physical enrichment, this could any type of enrichment that will help your dog just naturally calm down. I like to use lick mats, Kongs, slow feeders, any kind of puzzle toy, anything like that. So that focuses more on the mental stimulation of things. One thing that we as general dog owners really tend to neglect is that, you know, we can run our dogs day in, day out. We can put them on a treadmill, we can play fetch, we can do all of this stuff, but our dogs can still have energy. Part of that is because your dog gets used to the physical energy, so they continue to require more and more. But another part is because we're not exploring that mental side of things. So when your dog is, you know, continuing to ask you for more by, I don't know, displaying behavior problems, you know, doing anything that is negative, then we can flip it on its head and start training by using these mental games. And honestly, mental stimulation tires a dog out way more than any kind of physical stimulation. I mean, think about it. If you have a desk job and you come home after 8 hours of sitting and staring at a desk and just thinking and maybe doing paperwork or I don't know, whatever type of desk job you have, then you come home and you are dead dog tired. You have not done anything, so to speak, physically, yet you have been so mentally stimulated that you are just so exhausted. The exact same thing is for our dogs. And while our dogs can't work a 9 to 5, I wish they could. You could help me pay the bills. But since they can't work, then we have to give them an opportunity to, you know, mentally exercise themselves. This game just by itself, by me talking to you and her being able to hold her place, her boundary, and kind of be able to check out and just chill a little bit at least, is huge for her. And it's probably very mentally stimulating because it's probably really hard to ignore the words that I'm saying. Yes. So and all of this is perfect for you to do to just start getting your dog into a calmer mindset. And I'm not going into like, this is what you need to do now, 6 months from now, a year from now. This is what you can do right now. Climb. And all of this is so easily achievable. If you don't even have a raised bed, then you can use a cardboard box. I have known some trainers they didn't have beds, so they used cardboard boxes, and those were clearly defined and they were perfect to help just train their dogs to have some type of boundary, some type of safe space for them. So good. I'm proud of you. So this is just a few things, a couple things that you can start doing today. So one thing that you could do to start building the value of this is anytime your dog starts exploring the bed, sniffing, getting on, whatever, reward the bed. Yes. So if you have noticed, throughout this whole video, I have only been rewarding the bed. That is because wherever they get the food is what they put value in. So if I'm constantly feeding her from here, from my hand is gonna have all the value. So then when I take a step away, she is going to follow my hand where the value is and not really care about this platform that she's on. So feeding the bed is putting value in the bed, making her want to stay on the bed more. So that is one thing you can start doing today to help build calmness within your dog. This is a pretty short video, but I feel like it was jam-packed with information and I don't want to overwhelm you. Get yourself some kind of boundary that you can start building value in with your dog, and start maybe even just use your dog's dinner. Watch TV and feed your dog anytime they interact with that boundary, and you will start getting a dog who is calmer within their lives.